This is the third installment in my picture series on stress and intonation, so I would suggest you check out the two previous ones as an introduction. The purpose of all these videos is to help you practice and understand spoken English, especially the emphasis on important words and linking words together the way native speakers do. This is the third picture in our story about one person's early morning routine.
Let me sleep just 5 more minutes. This bed feels so nice and warm and comfortable.
The sentences are natural English, the only difference being that I have regularized the rhythm of the sentences. Remember that we'll begin practicing at the end of our story and then add more pieces until we come to the beginning. I will repeat each sentence 3 times and explain the techniques being used. Okay, let's begin.
So nice and warm and comfortable. So nice and warm and comfortable. So nice and warm and comfortable.
First, notice the important content words nice, warm, comfortable, which are clearly pronounced. So and are unstressed, spoken lightly and quickly. Native speakers don't need to hear or say every word clearly. This is the key to listening comprehension. As we've seen before in pictures A and B, the word and is nearly always pronounced very lightly, without the A and the D sounds, like this. In this lesson, we have a special pronunciation of the word comfortable, pronounced as 3 syllables, not 4, like this. Comfortable, comfortable, comfortable. 1 syllable is missing, and the R and T sounds are reversed. Don't be surprised. This is the usual way we pronounce this word. Again, comfortable, comfortable, comfortable. Next, we hear the technique called linking, when 2 words are spoken together without stopping. Linking will help you to speak fluently and to understand English at normal speed. In this example, we hear linkings with the word and. Nicen, nicen, nicen. Warmen, warmen, warmen. If you never learned the expression nicen, it means completely and pleasantly. For example, nice and clean, nice and cold, nice and hot. I'd like a cup of coffee nice and hot. Very hot, the way I like it. The final result sounds like this. So nice and warm and comfortable. Now, let's add another piece of our picture story.
This bed feels so nice and warm and comfortable. This bed feels so nice and warm and comfortable. This bed feels so nice and warm and comfortable.
You can hear the emphasized word bed. What about linking? Only 1. Feel so, feel so, feel so. Be careful, don't say feels so. Say feel so, feel so, feel so. The same trick was used in picture A. The bird is singing, the bird is singing. Remember that Z and S are pronounced in exactly the same place in the mouth. Z has voicing, Z, but S has no voicing, S. In this sentence, feels has Z at the end, and so begins with S. When linked together, we say feel a little longer, and then immediately add the S sound of so. Feel so. Feel so. If you listen carefully, the Z is not actually pronounced at all, but we think we hear it because feel is exaggerated slightly and uses the vocal cords just like Z. So, what's happening? We are dropping the Z altogether and only saying S. English nouns and verbs both can add an S at the end, so this is a very important combination. Anyway, back to our sentence. Here it is again.
This bed feels so nice and warm and comfortable.
Now, let's add the final piece to our story. Here we have our content words. Sleep. 5 minutes. Everyone knows that let us is contracted into let's. Well, now you can learn that let me, when spoken quickly, changes to lemme. Listen to the linking again. Lemme, lemme, lemme. Now, here are both sentences together.
Let me sleep just 5 more minutes. This bed feels so nice and warm and comfortable.
If we count the number of stressed words in these two sentences, there are 7. If we count the number of unstressed words or syllables, we will find there are 13. This tells us that a native English speaker actually needs to hear only half the words in a conversation, and he or she can guess the other half. Most teachers and students of English do not learn these techniques, which explains why most English learners have trouble understanding English at normal speed. Don't forget that this exercise allows us to speak naturally, the same way we might read a story aloud. Listen to pictures A, B, and C of John's morning routine.
It's early Monday morning, and John's asleep in his bedroom. Out the window, we can see the sun and a bird. The sun is rising above the mountains. The bird is singing. With tests coming up, John didn't get to bed till after 12 the night before. Oh, the alarm clock's ringing. Shut that stupid thing off. Let me sleep just 5 more minutes. This bed feels so nice and warm and comfortable.
Now, go on to the next picture, picture D of our story. There are 12 parts in this waking up routine. For more videos on English speaking and grammar, be sure to check out The Colors of English, between quotation marks.